Kiev is the capital of Ukraine and one of the oldest, largest, and most beautiful cities in Europe, founded at least more than 1500 years ago. This modern and absolutely safe European city is able to surprise anyone, from connoisseurs of natural beauty, architecture, and attractions to those who prefer a more eventful and active vacation. The capital of Ukraine is located on the slopes of the one largest and most beautiful rivers in Europe, the Dnieper, which makes it possible for all residents and guests of the capital to admire the unique panoramas of the European metropolis. Near a large number of modern architectural monuments, skyscrapers, international embassies and missions of different countries, shopping, entertainment and business centers, there are interesting historical buildings, art and antiquity monuments. There are many and for every taste: cozy squares, parks, fountains, museums, universities, temples, theaters, cafes, restaurants and clubs. Also, the diverse, highly developed transport infrastructure of the capital has railway stations with long-distance trains, as well as international airports with the ability to get to any city on Earth. This city is also one of the world's largest scientific centers. Its research institutes, medical centers and universities are renowned for their international discoveries. Thousands of young people come to the capital every year to become students of many universities, as well as to become part of the student family of the world-famous Bogomolets National Medical University. Bogomolets National Medical University is one of the oldest higher educational institutions in Ukraine, whose history began in the middle of the 19th century, when in 1841 a separate medical faculty was created on the basis of the Kiev Imperial University of St. Volodymyr in Kiev. In 1841, the first 22 students came to the faculty, of which only 12 graduated. The training was difficult, and only the best became doctors. In 1875, the first university clinic was created at the faculty, and already in 1888 and 1891, it expanded through the creation of specialized clinics for obstetrics, gynecology, and children's diseases. Thus, from the end of 19th century, all students of the medical university studied medicine, working directly with patients, which was the key to the high clinical training of graduates. By 1917, the number of students had increased almost 50 times. After a series of reorganizations in September 1920, the Kiev Institute of Public Health was created, which in 1921 was renamed the Kiev Medical Institute. In 1946, the Kiev Medical Institute was named after academician Alexander Alexandrovich Bogomolets, the founder of the Ukrainian School of Pathophysiology, Endocrinology, and Gerontology, as well as the founder of the first medical research institutions in Ukraine. In 1992, on the basis of the Kiev Medical Institute, the Ukrainian State Medical University named after A.A. Bogomolets. In 1995, the university was the first among higher medical institutions to receive the status of the national. Since that time, it has been called Bogomolets National Medical University. Since the beginning of its foundation, the university has enjoyed the fame of one of the best higher medical educational institutions, mainly due to the scientific and clinical work of its scientists and graduates, who were and remain the founders and legislators of new directions in medicine and science, not only in Ukraine, but also in the world. Among the graduates and scientists, teachers of the university, there are many famous names. The first dean of the medical faculty of the Imperial University of St. Volodymyr, professor of surgery, Vladimir Afanasyevich Karavayev, founder of the first medical journal of Ukraine, Modern Medicine. The first head of the anatomical theater of the university was the first in the world to describe the influence sympathetic nerves on the tone of the blood vessels. Alexander Petrovich Walter, the creator of the theory of the structure of the cerebral cortex and the discoverer of large brain cells. Professor Vladimir Alexeyevich Burtz, therapists Nikolai Dmitrovich Strozhesko and Vasily Permenovich Obrostov worked at the university, who were the first in the world who described and made an intravital diagnosis of cardiac thrombosis, which is myocardial infarction. The founder of physiology in the Ukrainian Therapeutic School, Feofil Gavrilovich Yanovsky. Among the famous graduates, one can note the following personalities: Professor of Surgery Valentin Felixovich Voyno-Yasenetsky, canonized by the Orthodox Church as Saint Luke; Nobel Prize winner, academician Yevgeny Ivanovich Chazov; writers Mikhail Afanasyevich Bulgakov, Vitaly Alexeyevich Korotych; doctor, pilot cosmonaut Oleg Yuryevich Atko; Among the rectors of the university, it's worth noting the high contribution to the development of the university and medical science. Academician Lev Ivanovich Medved, the founder and the head of the Institute of Eco-Hygiene and Toxicology, was the Minister of Health, represented the country in a number of international organizations, took part in the development of the Charter of the World Health Organization. Professor Vasily Dmitrovich Bratus, surgeon, twice Minister of Health, university graduate, academician Yevgeny Ignatievich Honcharuk, academician and member of the Presides of 3 Academies of Sciences of Ukraine and full member of 6 International Academies of Medicine and Natural Sciences.
Greeting to all everybody participant of today in India, and I am Alexander Umenko. I am first vice rector of our university, National University of Bogomolets. I'm glad to introduce one of the oldest and greatest foundation in Ukraine, highest quality of medical education. The Bogomolets National Medical University is known all over the world and one of the best higher education institutions. It provides training and gives knowledge and skills in accordance with the requirements of the European system of medical education. It should say that today almost 1,300 highly skilled specialists are working at the university as teachers, and over 50,000 students are gaining medical education. There are among them about 3,000 foreign students from 72 countries. And almost 60% of all foreign students in our university are students from India. Welcome to Ukraine, Indian student to our university in Bogomolets.
Today, the Bogomolets National Medical University has more than 12,000 students, including more than 2,500 foreigners from 64 countries. The university ranks first among the higher medical institutions of Ukraine according to the results of its activities, and is the best and most prestigious higher medical educational institution in Ukraine with a long history of development. The university employs about 2,000 highly qualified teachers. There are 10 faculties in the structure of the university, which provide training in the following specialties: medicine, pediatrics, dentistry, medical psychology, pharmacy, industrial pharmacy, physical therapy, occupational therapy, orthopedic dentistry. Preparation of foreign students takes place in the specialties medicine, dentistry, and pharmacy industrial pharmacy, as well as at the preparatory department. Subjects are taught in Ukrainian and English at the student's choice. Graduates of faculties can continue their studies on the basis of the Department of Postgraduate Education of the Bogomolets Medical University to obtain specialization or enter postgraduate studies to study science and obtain the scientific degree of Doctor of Medical Sciences. Students are taught at 87 departments. Theoretical departments are located in 8 educational buildings. The lecture halls of the university are designed for 2,800 places. 54 clinical departments are located at 142 bases, which include clinical city hospitals, research institutes, medical centers of national importance, and private medical clinics. The university has 2 university clinics equipped with modern diagnostic and treatment equipment, a dental clinic equipped with 300 workplaces of dentists for treating patients, training students, and clinical residents. University General Clinic with departments for the provision of highly specialized therapeutic and diagnostic emergency, outpatient and inpatient medical care of all directions, diagnostic, surgical, therapeutic, preventive. At the disposal of university students are 28 computer labs, 6 dormitories, a sports complex, a canteen, and a library. Bogomolets National Medical University has 3 stars in the international ranking of QS top universities and is the first and only medical university in Ukraine that received such a high overall rating. The university has implemented the European Credit Transfer and Accumulation System. Therefore, the graduates of our university, upon successful completion of their studies, receive a diploma supplement of the European standard. Today, graduates of the university work in every fourth country in the world, enriching the treasury of scientific, medical, pedagogical achievements of the university with their work and spreading information about it far beyond the borders of Ukraine. Every year, students from more than 30 countries around the world enter the university.
Hello, my name is Anand. I'm a second-year student at Bogomolets National Medical University. I'm from India. The university provides everything you need to make your studies productive, such as a large number of practical classes and an active social and student life. The course I have chosen is the General Medicine course, which is of 6 years, and the course opens a broad prospect for me in terms of international employment and other opportunities. The university is located in Kiev, which is the capital city of Ukraine, and I'm very glad that I have chosen Bogomolets as my university for my higher studies.
Hi, I'm Hiba. I'm a first-year student of Bogomolets National Medical University. I'm from India. I fell in love with this university not only because I'm gaining knowledge, but also I get acquainted with various cultures and traditions over here. In this university, we have everything which is required to gain knowledge. And the faculties over here are very friendly and competent, and the approach of them towards Ukrainians and foreign students were equally good, and I feel like we are equally given all the rights and opportunities, and this is why I love to study in this university.
I'm Suyash Raj Jain, a third course medical student from Bogomolets National Medical University. My exploration and education started the moment I landed foot in Kiev. The college authorities, students and teachers, my friends, they have been very supportive about my journey here. I know it's a bit difficult in the starting when you do not know the language and you are in a foreign country away from your home. You feel insecure about it. But believe me, the college authorities, your friends, your teachers, they will be very supportive about it. They will provide comprehensive assistance in every step of your journey, be it admission or education or any difficulty. It's important to feel safe and secure when you are away from home, and I feel safe and secure. It feels like my second home here.
Hi, I'm Pavitra from India. I'm a second-year medical student of Bogomolets National Medical University. I learned a lot about the culture of Ukraine and also met wonderful people here. I was helped by the VPSA consultancy, which is the official consultancy of Bogomolets National Medical University. They helped me in each and every step of my admission and documentation process.
It's very exciting but sometimes challenging step when moving to another country. So it's very important to know someone who you can ask for help and advice when you don't know what to do. For more than a decade, we have been helping those who have chosen Ukraine as their preferred country for higher studies. Over the years, we have been advising, helping resolve any issues, handling documentations, and introducing Ukraine to thousands of students from India and other nations who wish to study at Bogomolets National Medical University. We have a solid support structure that includes assistance to each student throughout their course, which allow them to adapt quickly and focus on learning as much as possible. Our professional help is to immerse students in a new environment, help in learning a new culture, learn a new language, and acquire new customs that will allow them to adapt quickly to a life in another country and to be independent. We are always pleased to help solve any issues related to studying in Ukraine. You can always contact us for a full consultation at our offices in India.